Rising tensions with Iran are raising a key question. Can the U.S. really secure the Strait of Hormuz? Nearly a quarter of global oil trade passes through the narrow Strait of Hormuz, making it vital for global energy markets. Donald Trump said that the United States Navy could escort oil tankers to ensure safe passage. But Iran's coastal missiles and fast attack boats mean the risk cannot be fully eliminated.
A narrow stretch of water between Iran and Oman is once again at the center of global tension. The Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical energy choke points, is shut and facing fresh disruption risks as tensions escalate between Iran on one side and the United States and Israel on the other. Markets are watching closely, governments are on alert, and energy traders are bracing for volatility. Because what happens in this narrow corridor can quickly ripple across the global economy. And now, with Washington signaling it may deploy naval escorts for oil tankers, the situation is raising a new strategic debate: how far the United States can go in securing one of the world's most sensitive shipping routes. The Strait of Hormuz may appear small on the map, barely 50 kilometers wide at its narrowest point, but its importance to global energy supply is enormous. Every day, roughly 20 million barrels of crude oil pass through this corridor. That accounts for nearly a quarter of global oil trade and about a fifth of global LNG trade, making it one of the most strategically important shipping routes in the world. In effect, nearly 1 in every 4 barrels of oil traded globally moves through the single maritime gateway. Any disruption here can push oil prices higher and trigger instability across global markets. Amid rising tensions in the region, US President Donald Trump has said the United States Navy could begin escorting tankers through the Strait of Hormuz. Posting on Truth Social, Trump said Washington would ensure the free flow of energy to the world. The White House says the Departments of Defense and Energy are working together on plans to secure the route and guarantee safe passage of oil shipments. But securing the Strait of Hormuz is far from straightforward. Iran sits directly along the northern coastline of the strait. Its Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps maintains missile systems, naval bases, and fleets of fast attack boats designed specifically for asymmetric warfare in these waters. An oil disruption may already be underway, even without direct military confrontation. As shipping data suggest, vessel movement across the Gulf has begun to stall. Clarkson's research, which tracks shipping data, estimates that about 3,200 ships, or about 4% of global ship tonnage, are idle in the Gulf, although that includes about 1,230 that likely operate only within the Gulf, the Associated Press news agency reported. Meanwhile, about 500 ships, or 1% of global tonnage, are currently waiting outside the Gulf in ports off the coast of the UAE and Oman, according to the firm. Some analysts also say the biggest disruption so far has not been military, but financial. Major global insurers have cancelled war risk coverage for ships traveling through Hormuz or raised premiums sharply. Without insurance, ships cannot legally sail. That means trade can slow dramatically even before a single tanker is attacked. While US President Donald Trump has ordered the US International Development Finance Corporation to provide political risk insurance and financial guarantees for maritime trade traveling the Gulf, the calm is yet to return. For energy importing countries, the stakes are enormous. India is among the most vulnerable. The country imports more than 85% of its crude oil needs, and about 50 to 55% of those shipments travel through the Strait of Hormuz. If disruption lasts beyond the short term, energy supply pressures could escalate quickly. Oil can still be sourced from alternative routes, but at significantly higher cost. Longer shipping distances, rising insurance premiums, and higher freight charges would all push prices upward. The United States may possess the world's most powerful navy, but securing the Strait of Hormuz involves far more than naval strength. It is shaped by geography, shipping risks, insurance markets, and geopolitical confrontation. As tensions rise in the Gulf, the real test will be whether stability can be maintained in one of the world's most vital energy corridors. Because when Hormuz trembles, the global economy feels it.